products, we're in the infancy stages. This is in the, there are folks that'll say, vendors that say they've been doing this for multiple years, but at least in the clients we're talking to, most clients have really started to embark on this journey over the past 1 to 2 years. And so there's not necessarily a wealth of historical knowledge that's been built up as far as how to do this right, how to, what not to do, industry best practices and so forth. And so I think events like this become really important to hear the experiences of how different clients and different service providers are taking the journey and what they're learning from the journey. And I think collectively doing that's going to really kind of push this industry. As companies are considering the implementation of RPA, there are several considerations that that should be considered and entertained. There's a tendency to get excited by the technology and want to jump into doing proof of concept work and understand how you build excitement and momentum around this. However, we view, and we've been advising our clients, on the ability to take a step back and look at the holistic picture. And that really involves focusing on 3 things. The first is focusing on the business case and the approach to identifying optimal processes for automation, and understanding where this makes sense, where the technology makes sense and where it doesn't make sense. The second is really having a holistic overall strategy around deployment and understanding this isn't just about speed and being able to, as a lot of the hype around being able to implement the technology within the span of a couple of weeks, but it's really around understanding how this fits in with your change management process, how you manage risk and control around this, how you manage resourcing, what your impact to human capital is, and really understanding kind of an overall deployment strategy. The third bucket is really understanding what your long-term execution plan is. While firms are focusing on this right now as something where questions are being asked, do you have 10 bots running, do you have 20 bots running? In reality, if this is going to become a long-standing part of your toolkit and your repertoire, then it becomes important to understand what's your long-term plan. In our view, the 2 primary focus areas within financial services are in the operations and finance space. Lots of discussions around kind of wholesale reinvention of the middle and back office, but some of those efforts may be several years away, so the question really becomes, how can I start to take on that transformation right now? And RPA is a really, I think, attractive technology in that sense, and it can not only give you some immediate cost savings and immediate ability to free up some of your resources to work on these longer term items, but it can also be the transition point as you start to think through kind of bigger transition strategies that are happening as part of kind of the client's overall digital strategy. Everyone here is obviously staking a little bit of their future career on this topic because they're really excited about it, but this is an opportunity to hopefully benefit the broader audience and provide opportunities that they can take back to their day-to-day work that's going to push us further. And I mean, my hope is obviously we're back here in a year and we're talking, we're not just talking about, hey, we've done some proof of concepts and we've started to get a little bit out into production and starting to see some benefits, but we're going to be moving on to like much more advanced topics. We're going to be talking about intelligent process automation and artificial intelligence and cognitive capabilities, because RPA has become so mature, it's not interesting to talk about anymore. So I think events like this, from that perspective, become really important.